Lazy aiming is when you don't scan the map with your crosshair. You simply point your crosshair at places, or you simply leave your crosshair idle without even realizing. If you think that's you, or you have something wrong with your aim but you can't quite put your finger on it, watch till the end because this could save you time and depression. If we go back right here,
Yeah.
are we exposed to an angle?
Yes.
Are our crosshair somewhere where someone could be?
No.
So let's say that this angle is a no-go. So
All right.
technically you died here, right?
Yeah.
And then you keep going, still not looking at the wall, at the angle, finally looking at an angle, but now you're exposed to more angles. You see
Yeah.
what the problem is now? Because now there could be one and it could be very close to the right wall here. So keep going. Now you're fully exposed to the right side of the wall here,
Yeah.
and you're still not looking anywhere realistically. And the worst part is now. Where are you looking?
Like straight ahead. I'm not actually like aimed at either angle.
Like, I'm fairly sure you guys went fast enough to know that there's no one wine. So realistically, the only person that could be here is the person picking from a main, and you're not looking at a main. You're looking at
Yeah.
nothing. See how long you looked at nothing? Like, this is like, this kind of stuff will cost you rounds. So when we're attacking, as soon as the round started, there's things that you can cut off, right? Instead of going like this and then going like that, you can just go straight like this. But the thing is, right, you gotta make sure you check this round. If you wanna go fast, this is how you're gonna do it. Right? You wanna go fast so your teammates can come with you. Even if you die, they can keep going. Right?
Okay. So instead of looking towards main, I'd be looking on the right side for like
No,
swinging.
if I shift walk, you're gonna see what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right? So if I go fast, you're still looking. It's kind of like, instead of going here and then here, I'm going like this. I'm going to each point slowly. So instead of just going like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
I see what you mean now.
As you open up, you kind of still like aiming everywhere. So this is good because as you open, you close, semi-close to the angle that you might be picked from. So if you look at this slowly, so I'm close to the angle where I'm gonna get picked from here, and then as I'm going, I'm close to be here, or if he was actually trying to go back there. So realistically, you're always close. Now, if you're lurking, don't do that, because if you're lurking, half the time you're shifting. Shifting, it's okay to go like this, right? But then as soon as you're gonna get to a on angle, silent run. Silent run. Right? You could even add the crouch, because they might be expecting you, but let's say that I go in, right? No one, go back here. You see that, like, I'm always looking where they're gonna be coming out from, right? So make sure that there's no one there, because I know there's no one gonna be one. I keep looking here as I go in. With a little bit of an offset from this wall, I aim around here, and I just keep going, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, right before I open up to this angle, I could go like this. So I'll go in. Right? And then finally make sure that there's no one. But if you go back to see how you did it, see, like, your crosshair is not looking really at anything. Like, if someone shows up, then you have to still aim. You get your crosshair on their head. If my crosshair is really close to their head, I barely have to aim, and then I can stop and shoot. Very bad crosshair placement. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. And if you'd like to be the next student, you can apply it in my Discord, link down in the description.
Watch your eyes! Going up!
Okay. Okay. This is you here aiming.
All right.
You're not aiming at anything. You're just hoping that you're pinpointing where he's gonna be.
Yeah.
If you go like here, right? You make sure that you check that. You make sure that you check that. You make sure that you check that. You make sure that you check anyone hiding on this corner. And then you could go like this, right?
Yeah.
You make sure that no one swung you. You make sure that you're going like that. You clean everything like one step at a time. And with this, you have to be consistently focused on your crosshair, right? Where am I aiming? Try and make it smooth, right? You're following this line.
Yeah.
You're following the corner. Follow the corner, you check everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's go back and see how you were aiming this.
Your eyes. Going up.
You see it?
Yeah.
You see how, like, you're just not really aiming anywhere, you're just pointing your crosshair places.
Yeah. Heaven.
Spike down mid.
But I will say very unfocused aiming, right? You're just pointing your crosshair at places. Instead of aiming, you go here and you aim like this. And then you curve and you aim everything. You're aiming like this. You're checking here. And then you're checking here. And then you're checking this wall for no reason. And then you check this wall for no reason. And then you check here again. And you see how, like, you're just pinpointing places. You're not really checking. It's a lot better if you systematically check. And then this way you kind of like seeing if anyone is on this line, this path of like eyesight. If I was to give a better example, let's do some drawings.
All right.
Let's say there's an arch here. And there's like boxes in this area, right? This is the floor. Instead of you checking, this is how you check. 1, 2, 3. Like, let's say that that's the 2 points that you, and then you leave your crosshair on one of these. This is not gonna help you. You should be going like this. This way you check every single spot, and you do that with your movement, so you're not open to this angle here while still aiming at this spot here. You do this with your movement, and then what's next? Next is pushing past this. So then you leave your crosshair around this area here, right? Because that was the end of it. And as you push, you follow that corner to the right to keep clearing it, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Because I'm heading towards the left.
You
so I want to make
to the right.
sure.
No, you're going to, well, sure. If you're going towards the left, and then you want to make sure there's no one on the right, you go that, and then you go back and you check the left. So if I was to give that as an example in game, right?
Yeah.
So if I was to do that as an example, instead of just going like this, that, and then going like that, what I would do is move like that.
Yeah.
Right? You smoothly checking corners. Smooth, 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 smooth. You know, like...
Yeah.
Right? I'm not doing this, like...
Yeah.
That doesn't help you, that doesn't clear much. You know, because you want to make sure that you're clearing things in small little bits like that. Again, that only works if you're rushing, which you kind of were rushing out of tree. You're making a bunch of noise. At this point, it doesn't matter anymore. So make sure you clear everything at spots. And you're not checking normal angles, you're just aiming around. Aim where they're going to be possibly coming from. Don't leave your crosshair and walk straight. Walking straight, like if they peek you while you're walking straight, is just the worst thing. You're not going to be able to do much.